Why you do? You know, the giant materia or the huge materia, it's really not that big.
Well,
I was picturing.
Yeah, well, it's
picturing
bigger.
more.
That's the point.
Yeah, but like huge, I'm thinking like at least basketball size, you know?
I thought it was
Volleyball
the size of my
size?
Cloud's torso, actually.
well, no,
Maybe
Judging
as
just
big
by
as a city?
the size in Cosmo Canyon, I think it's about the size of Cloud's entire,
well, if,
you know,
if you look at-
central
if you
body
look at-
region at
If you
least.
look at Cloud's arms, and if those are the scale of his arms, his torso must be at least 6 feet long. So, therefore, it's probably pretty big.
I wasn't going to go that deep into scale, actually. That way lies madness.
You know what? I'm thinking that the huge materia needs to be as big as the Great Crystal from Final Fantasy XII, which actually is a materia. And the people from Final Fantasy
Let's
XII
not.
are really small in comparison to Final Fantasy VII people.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Actually,
Okay,
Final
so
Fantasy
this time
is
does
about the triumph of
wait,
nanobots.
Yeah, Evilese
does
people,
Carrier
they all...
molest your
they're-
wife this time?
Well, basically,
Evilese
this
people
time
are
I'm
really
going to
tiny,
kill
they're
the
like
arms
coos.
so that they can't grab someone. That's my plan.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Alright, how are you
That
going to
sounds
actually
effective.
do it?
Also-
Throw dynamite.
Yeah.
That'll help.
Limits.
There you are. Use
Limits, yo.
Shrine, how about that?
Limits.
Limits, yo. I heard you like
Almost
And now look,
limits,
I've
yo.
got the greatest limit break in the game is currently active. So I am going to use
you
that.
don't,
Wait,
you don't
wait,
say.
Kate Fist slots? You don't have Kate
Omni
Fist.
Slash? You have Omni Slash already?
Nope.
Hit,
This is the greatest
yeah,
limit break. It's way cooler than all this stuff.
Yeah.
Omni Slash is
Yeah.
far better.
You missed the last two, Techno.
Whoopsie.
Your
Sorry.
Tifa crit is completely ruined.
Oh,
Ruined.
I don't think you even like Tifa.
Shut up.
Obviously not, or else you wouldn't fail in limit breaks.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I like
See-
Zell. You can see my love for him.
I mean, it's...
Every time. It was incredible spams. I did amazing damage. I killed the
Okay,
boss in
now
one
I'm
turn,
done. I
yeah.
guess you basically got this, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's not that hard to fight his arms.
Yes, he is.
You know, you
Hard
can,
So
say,
really, how good would any of us do
You can
if
say
our
the-
arms
you
got
can say the
ripped
same-
off in battle?
you can say the same about anyone, really. I mean,
Well,
Yes, but I'd like to point out that our arms are a little less tenuously attached.
well, except
Okay.
for George.
actually, not the Dark Knight from Monty Python.
I don't
Don't
know.
keep fighting.
And thankfully, our arms are not separately targetable. You can only target all of us, not just the
No,
arms.
That's an
your
error.
arms are separately targetable. You can target any individual part
Raiden
of a
from
human being.
MGS4 absolutely wrecked shit when he lost both his arms.
What? Who?
Raiden
oh,
from
Does he have new
MGS4, did
ones?
you not see that bit? You suck.
Because
Didn't he
he's a
get-
robot
didn't he
man?
get-
Yeah. When he lost both his arms, he was badass as hell.
Well, he wasn't badass as hell in Metal Gear Rising when he lost both his arms.
He didn't
'Cause he
lose his
didn't.
arms in Rising, did he? Oh well.
No, he didn't need to, because we were playing him and we were better. You see, a great warrior doesn't lose his arms.
You don't say.
You know,
Yeah, the
everyone...
great warrior
But a
gets wrecked by
fantastic hero.
Oh, God's hand. That ability, not ability, that weapon
Ability,
has
not
255
ability.
accuracy, and
Wait, the
that's I think
PlayStation
what it's
2 game? God Hand?
That's an amazing
Yeah,
game. You should all play the game.
It is an amazing game. I really gotta play it.
It's actually an amazing game. If you do anything this year, you should play God Hand. It's I think it's on the PlayStation Store, so you can
Is
just
it?
buy it.
Oh, hey, look, it's the item, and you actually grabbed it. I am so. Oh,
Battle
it's on the
trumpet.
item. The other one's coming out.
That's some.
Right, okay.
sick-
Kung Fu Jesus
No, not
from
Sid, that's
the
Tachi.
PokeCabinet. He always recommends God Hand.
No, God
They're
Hand's
a
an
real
amazing-
Let's Play team. Yeah, you know,
It's an
unlike
amazing-
us, we're kind of... We're
What are
a
you
scrub.
doing right now, Techno?
I was
He's
looking
looking for
to see
things.
if there was a treasure there, and there wasn't a treasure there.
Why is that guy just running in place over there?
As you can tell, I didn't read a
Look,
word
look,
of
there
it
they
before
are.
I did this bit.
Look,
Split
what's up
it.
with
Lest,
them? They're
lest
just
you
running.
forget, it's the Derpy Shinra team, okay? Think about that a bit.
They're all flipping
That's why
out.
they
What's
run
wrong
it.
with them?
So,
It's interpretive dance time.
You're not taking over this ship.
I mean, think about this. They were in the middle of a Dance Revolution routine, and you're just gonna come up and beat them on the head with a bunch of swords.
It was a
This
unit
is
of
way
70
overkill,
Shinra
by the way.
soldiers.
You're right on.
In
Oh
fact-
my
in
gosh.
In fact,
That
you're
is
gonna use a
way
meteor
overkill.
for them.
This
I mean,
is
it's
like the ultimate in waste, okay?
Oh
right
god,
there.
no! You're dropping meteors, dude! You're gonna blow up the planet! What the fuck, Techno? You can't drop meteors in this game! That's what we're trying to stop!
Cloud
So
is a real monster.
irresponsible.
I think that's what we learned today.
Did you know the Smith here, a weapon we just got for Sid, does triple AP growth? That means it's very useful.
Did you know that
mean a
scimitar is a really dumb name for a spear?
I
'Cause it's a
agree.
sword?
Oh shit! I left my saving in. Fuck.
Isn't it a curved sword, actually?
What?
Scimitar, it's a curved, like, sword, right?
Yes, I know. It's not a spear or anything. Like, you got halberds, you got glaives, you got arm glaives, you got lucerne hammers, you've got all sorts of spears you could be using instead of scimitars. Why did you have to break into the swords?
They're like an infinite number of pole arms. Why
There's
not
a
use
wonderful
those?
dance routine
Well,
going
does
on
anyone
right
know-
here. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's those are Claude's buddies from back when we last came
Does
to
anyone
Junior.
know what?
Does anyone know if there's any difference between taking them prisoner and just fighting them?
No, you
well,
get EXP,
The Shin-
and you're not a monster, basically.
They
yeah,
should-
you make me feel better if you don't.
The
if you
Shinra
take them
government doesn't
prisoner.
have to send a bunch of officers to the families to tell them that their loved ones have died.
Oh.
Well, Shinra doesn't actually do that. They just ignore them. They don't have to do it because they're a company. They just send the guys a bill.
Okay, can I just
Signed
say
Signed a
in this
con-
game?
These soldiers
Techno,
signed a
I'm curious.
contract to work for Shinra for 5 years, and
Yeah, you
they
bro-
can't
you
come
broke-
to work.
You
They
broke
contracts, so their families get billed.
Techno, how badly do you fail at this minigame? I'm
This
just curious.
minigame is freaking
Oh,
easy.
this minigame looks way different now.
Yes, it's different in the Steam version because they actually fixed it.
They in the PlayStation 1 version, they didn't actually add textures or anything, so it was all polygons. It looked like a fucking
Yeah,
Virtua
look,
Boy game.
what?
Yeah,
What?
it was. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
he won. That's it.
That's
It's
it.
really easy when you. It's really easy when you can see the ship. By the way,
Yeah.
Motomo Toriyama directed that game. Fuck you, Motori Toriyama.
I mean, this is a terrible minigame. So,
Yeah, that's
Proud of
it.
me?
It's really easy.
What?
Are you proud of
That was
me?
a different. That was a different Victory Fanfare theme, wasn't it?
I think so. I don't know.
It's the one that gets used in like when you do the mini game with the whole Junin thing at the
Yeah.
very beginning, where you're spinning the sword and stuff.
They have 3
That's
victory
not-
themes in this game, don't they? They have that one, they have the normal battle one, and they have the one at the end of the Chocobo races.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. hmm
Anyway, that was like the worst minigame I may have ever played back in the PlayStation version.
I don't know about that because there's
that's
some
not-
pretty bad minigames.
that's not true.
What about Tetramaster?
Tetramaster is better than that minigame because you can actually
No.
see what you're
No,
doing.
it's not.
No, you cannot. It does not explain anywhere what you were doing.
No, the worst
doesn't- look.
minigame ever,
The breath-
ever,
the CPR one, the
is
CPR
this one in Junin, where
Which
you have
one?
to freaking give CPR. That's
Oh, the
worst
one where you have to kiss a little
That
girl?
one?
You're not
Oh,
into
yeah,
that
that's pretty
type
bad.
That one's awful. I hate that one.
It's not great. No.
Actually, every single minigame in this game except the motorcycle one is terrible.
Yeah.
Techno,
No,
are you
Chocobo
manipulating
racing's
free
fun.
healing right now?
Hmm? Sorry?
Are you taking advantage of the old lady's kindness right now?
I'm
Yeah,
into...
he's taking advantage of an old lady?
Yes.
Ew. Anyway,
Wow.
Chocobo Racing,
Something
that's a good
like that.
minigame. I
No,
don't know
it's
why we're
not.
not doing
Chocobo
Chocobo
minigame-
Racing.
Chocobo racing is terrible. It's just so boring.
It's a
Chocobo
it's a
racing
fun
is
game.
wonderful, and you should be doing it.
You
It's a
breed
fun
a
minigame. What do
chocobo,
what's
you
wrong with
give
that?
them loads of items, you watch them win. What
No,
is
you
fun
don't.
about
You have to
that?
actually play.
Where's the enjoyment in that? Weren't you the one last
are you
episode
talking about?
whining about the whole, oh, a video game is where you press buttons and stuff happens?
What are you talking about? This
That's
is the
the
game where you actually get to
Chocobo
play
racing game.
Chocobo Race.
You
No,
don't
it isn't.
play anything.
You play
you
it.
just give it loads of
Yes, you
items.
do.
You turn it on auto. You let it win. What is fun about
Well, that's
that?
your problem right there. You put it on auto. You're not supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
if you
play
don't put it on
manual.
auto, you probably lose.
No, you
What?
don't. You have to be good at the game.
There is no
Look,
nothing
here's
to
the
be
shit-
good at. You give it loads
No,
of
what you-
items, it wins for you.
No, you're thinking of the 13-2 Chocobo
I don't
minigame,
even
where
know
you
what the
actually don't play
13-2
at all.
Chocobo minigame is.
It's
Well, you
basically what
described it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Yeah.
of Final Fantasy X, Chocobo
So, hey,
minigame.
look at
Oh
you.
god, the 10-1.
Bye, Galnica. You suck.
The FF10
That's a cool
minigame
looking
is the
plane.
worst.
I hope it doesn't sink.
Yeah, it would be a shame if
Uh,
that happened. Real shame.
Yeah,
Trying
it would really
Okay,
suck if it ended up on the bottom of the ocean.
And it would really suck
Anyway,
if all
Techno,
those
you're
weird
completely
experiments
wrong.
in its
Why am I
department got
completely
out.
wrong?
Wait, you
about
hate about the Chocobo minigame. Also, you hate Chocobo Hot and Cold, don't you?
I don't hate it. I hate the fact that I'm forced to play it, or else I can't do anything.
You're not forced to play it.
Yes, you are forced to play it. I cannot beat the
He's
super
forced
boss
to play it
without
for full completionism. That's what his thing is.
But you don't have to beat the super boss, so
Yes,
you don't have to play it. Neither
unless you have no balls. Grow up
never
and beat the
I mean, the
freaking
super boss lives. The super boss lives in the island that you go to after you play the minigame. There's nothing else to it. That's where he is.
I mean, the thing about the super boss in Final Fantasy IX is it's a really boring super boss because all you do is just grind abilities to just be able to just do 999 damage over and over
Well,
again.
honestly, fighting Ozma is basically just flipping a coin, heads you win, tails you lose.
Yeah, Ozma
That's
is
really
very
what that fight
random
is.
based. I will agree with that. I managed
So
to
it's
kill
like
him with Steiner
be on it.
and Garnet. Only those two.
I mean, the
I've
thing
never
is,
actually beaten Ozma.
It's easy.
No,
I beat
I just
them. It's
realized.
not that hard. You just gotta try.
You know, I
enough
never beat
and
the
bam.
I never beat Emerald
You
or
never
Ruby
beat-
either.
I'm
No,
going
I
to
said
beat
so
them.
in my-
You have brought shame upon this household, Blue.
This
Yeah, I
house-
made you write a walkthrough for this
The
game,
Wiki
and you
household.
didn't
You have
even
brought
beat the
shame
weapon.
upon us all.
Look, just because it's a walkthrough, alright? It's advice. It doesn't mean that I have to have actually done it.
Yes, it does. What?
What?
No.
Shame.
In no way does it mean that I have
Shame.
actually done it. I mean, I might have said that I've done it, but I'm also a liar.
Also, your walkthrough is good until that one point, because that one point is where you said use Knights of the Round on mime, and then I just stopped reading.
Complete
That's what you
shame.
do. That's what you do
No,
to
it's
beat the
not.
boss.
That is not what you do. That is just shameful. That is like
are you
ridiculously
talking about?
That is
cheap.
totally what I did.
That is ridiculously
That's
cheap.
called winning the game. That's
No,
it.
it's
That's
called
what walkthroughs for.
using ridiculously cheap tactics. It's just like using freaking.
It's not
Ultimate.
ridiculously cheap. The
It's
boss
like
is
using
ridiculously
Ultima
cheap.
in FF6. It ruins the whole game.
Can we not?
What?
Coming up, what?
You are tearing this family apart.
Lisa.
Final
Sorry.
Fantasy Wiki Party.
Okay, now we do a sorted side quest involving going underwater. Something we have
Okay.
not done since Final Fantasy V.
Yeah, the
What?
underwater
Well,
bit just
Final
like
Fantasy
completely
VI.
terrifies me, honestly.
it was terrible in Final Fantasy V, so whatever.
Well,
Oh, it wasn't
you're
that
forgetting
bad.
Final Fantasy VI. You went and you slid through the underwater canyon thingy.
That is also
remember?
terrible.
That wasn't that bad either. I mean, it's
Well, I mean,
tolerable.
you could also
It was
fight Leviathan
Vaguely
underwater.
unpleasant.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I
the
didn't,
thing I hate about underwater in FF6
I
is
didn't
the
play that
gal.
version of the game, so whatever.
Yeah, you
Not
played the
Gal,
shitty
Mob.
version.
I played the good
There are
version
two
of the game.
things I hate about underwater in FF7. One, all these little nooks in the middle of nowhere that nobody tells you about, and it's not even readily apparent. And two, Emerald Weapon, the Lurker. He lurks everywhere.
yeah.
He stalks you. He stares with his little eyes. And
Also, you can glitch
until
through
like
the
a
walls
year
if you
ago
really
when I
go for it.
asked the heck out of him, I was utterly terrified of him.
Whoa,
Wait,
you
you
can
asked
glitch
him
through
out?
the walls?
Yeah, you can glitch through the walls. Haven't you seen that YouTube video? You can glitch
No,
right
I
through the
haven't.
walls and like surface in the middle of the.
Why would I glitch
land.
through the wall?
Oh wait, I know what you're on about now. Wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, look,
you-
it's the
the walls
ill-fated
have been-
Yonica.
Oh, it sank.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have to
it
go.
looks like it sank.
You have to go
Oh,
to
no.
Man,
the
it-
Gelnica at this exact point
It looks like
in
it's been
time.
down here a while.
You have to go there at this
Look,
exact
it-
point
didn't
in
it
time,
just-
or else you cannot fight a certain boss.
Yeah, but
Correct.
didn't this just sink like 5 minutes ago? And it looks like it's been down here for years.
Yeah. It might be
If
an
I
old
remember
Gelnica.
correctly, though, I mean, you can fight the Turks boss in between now and just before you start raiding Midgar. That's when the cutoff is.
Oh.
If-
A Mako generator down here. Not that that's relevant in any way. Why'd he say that? Who cares?
Did you know
No.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
every enemy here
Um,
is named the Unknown, which is a reference to Final Fantasy V, where the
That is
underwater
a
area there,
seriously fucked up
everything
thing.
was named Unknown.
I thought it was a reference to the mystery of life. Once you go underwater, the underwater is an unknown place, and everything down there is unknown.
I thought it was a reference to the fact that all these monsters are creepy as heck. I mean, you would have thought that the designers of monsters for Final Fantasy VII were off their meds up to now, but then you get here.
That looks
What's
like
over
a Stephen
here?
Gamel illustration. Have you ever
No.
seen a Stephen Gamel illustration?
No, it looks like a child's
hired-
pinata with teeth.
They hired
and extra
Picasso
eyes.
for monster design, is what they did.
Yeah,
No,
this was-
seriously. Have you ever
Or
seen
Salvador
Stephen Gamel?
Dali- Salvador Dali Picasso tag team. I don't know.
Have you ever read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Nope.
Alright, it's got this illustration by this guy, Stephen Gamel. It is the scariest fucking story, like the scariest fucking pictures you'll ever see. I swear to God. And this is a kid's book. Like, this is dark, dark shit. There's like a giant floating fetus skull thing in the sky attacking a person.
I hate this.
There's a girl whose face is ripped open. Yeah, this is a scary place.
Yeah, it looks like this is a weird spiky flower with a tongue coming out of its eye.
And it makes
Also, it has a skull. Yeah.
Also, it has holes in its windpipe for some reason.
That's
And
because that's
its
for better
body
breathing.
is like,
That's because you can actually play it as a flute.
sap yellow.
Ew, it's a
Actually played
flute.
that
Would you
as a-
put your
Where would
tongue
you-
on that thing?
Where would you, where would you breathe in to make the noise come pipe?
Mouth.
Looks like cloud to it, though.
Exactly.
Here it is. You know what? Everybody who's ever been like Cloud times Aerith or Cloud times Tifa, you're wrong. It's Cloud times this thing.
It's
Yeah,
Cloud
it's
times
definitely not
flower.
Cloud times Tifa. It's Tifa times
By the
me.
way, the problem
No,
is with it
no,
flashing on
wrong.
cloud.
Techno, I hate to break it to you,
No.
but Tifa is gonna wind up dating some dude who works out for like hours and hours and has a bad tan and has like a Staten Island accent. That's just how it ends up. I'm sorry.
But
So
anyway,
that
Jim Cloud, to
time
come back
you
to your
actually-
point about /all, no, I disagree. Because when you use /all on your own party, that means that you will definitely hit Cloud, which means he will definitely come out of Confuse immediately after. So what do
Well,
you say
that's
to
true,
that?
but it's also sort of unfortunate.
What would I say to
said
that?
that you remember to get the materia. I didn't see you getting the materia.
Oh, I'm gonna get it later.
I say that
'cause I forgot
Tifa's
get it
going to
at that point.
Friendzone Techno for
you're
like a
gonna
good
get it
6
later.
months.
Yeah. Oh well. Whoops.
Later.
Whoops.
My voice
Wait,
has
you're
to
coming back
reset
here?
register.
Whoops.
No, but just before he leaves, he gets it.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, so
But-
Techno, you're gonna end up getting like friend-zoned for a good 6 months by Tifa. She's never anything's gonna happen.
Phew.
by the
You're
way,
being frightened.
Katsusa, our best friend in regards to AI generating, has decided to bless us with this glorious of information that Rude's AI bugs out completely during this fight.
Is that
So
Yeah,
what is
isn't
it?
it? Stuff, and I'm pretty sure he does nothing after this initial fire too, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's funny.
Really?
That
I'm
actually
pretty
is
sure he
funny.
will not do anything else for the rest of this fight.
I cannot remember.
Well, let's see. He might win really fast because he's way overpowered.
Let's watch.
Oh, well, Tifa's into... There you are, Tifa times Reno. That's apparently a thing.
Well, Reno's into her.
Hey, look what Rude's doing. He's doing nothing.
Look, he's just chilling, alright?
Oh,
He's
God,
had a
I
long
hate
day.
when
It's
that
just like
happens.
he's yeah, well,
Look.
he's like, I don't really want to fight Tifa, you know?
Stole
Think about it.
Zadric.
So you
Oh god,
Then
now
you-
it's
you
Cloud
hold
times
that.
Reno.
use all this magical power
Now
to
it
create
just got
one fire
creepy.
spell. You're tired, right? I mean, you've never created a fire spell before in your life. It's hard.
These guys have
Correct.
been down here in this sunken ship for fucking weeks. Alright? This has been a horrible
Weeks?
experience for them.
But it
Yeah.
just was, what?
Well, look at the walls. This thing's been down here for a while.
It's
No,
an
I'm
elevator.
saying that's just advanced decomposition
No,
on
obviously
account
it took
of the-
took us years in that in that submarine to ever get the key of the ancients.
Okay, let's watch Rude do nothing now.
Yep.
Hey, Rude,
yeah,
how's it going? What's you up to, Rude?
Yeah, we didn't even notice this last time we did this. But
This is
anyway,
thrilling.
there's been a stirring story of survival amongst these two Turks. Because, alright, maybe they haven't been down here for weeks, but you're on a plane at the bottom of the ocean. Anyway,
And
it's
you're
not a
also
fun experience.
fighting recursive monsters, okay? Like
You're not
Salvador,
really
the thing
having-
Salvador Dali would cook up in his fever dreams.
Yeah,
Stephen
he's doing
Gamel,
nothing.
basically.
Literally nothing.
So,
Or that really freaky Japanese guy. What was his name?
Rude.
gotta look it up.
He's like school.
I'm just thinking of that one guy who did like promotional art for Final Fantasy 11 that's like horrible looking. That guy should
Oh,
never
Jun-
draw
Here it
people.
is. Junji Ito. That's
What?
the guy.
what, the Happy Elf people?
No, Junji
Yes,
Ito.
I meant the happy wreath people, yeah.
The Happy Wreath Elves?
Yeah.
So